Hi, everyone, and welcome to our new streamed event today. We have Ming Vincenti here, who is my counterpart at Perry Point, and she is going to be talking about the outreach for claims in healthcare that's set to take place October 14th. Welcome, Ming, and welcome anyone who's watching. Can you please tell us about this outreach event that you're organizing for August 14th?
Absolutely. Thank you, Rosalia. So our next outreach event that we're holding is in Dundalk on August 14th. This is a PACT Act Veterans Claims Clinic and VA Healthcare Enrollment Fair. It's a long title, but basically what it is, periodically we hold these events out in the community in the different counties that we serve at the VA Maryland Healthcare System. And this time we're doing it in Dundalk. We haven't held this event in that area, and the interest in that community is clear. We started publicizing the event on Wednesday of last week. It is a appointment-only event. You do have to register for it, and I'll explain that in a moment. But we actually sold out, even though the tickets don't cost, or getting your spot doesn't cost anything. We booked up the event within just a couple of days. So what I wanted to do today is to share with people who were not able to get an appointment what their options are. It doesn't mean that you don't have any other options, other ways of getting help with filing a claim or following up on a claim, or also applying for enrollment for VA healthcare. So anybody who does have an appointment, who has registered for the event on August 14th, they had the option to sign up to meet one-on-one with someone for help with filing or following up on a claim related to PACT Act or not. And of course, PACT Act is something that's been very important, big in the news. It expands healthcare and services for veterans exposed to toxins, basically. So veterans could choose when they registered to get help with claims, to get help signing up for VA healthcare, or also just to attend the event and visit some of the resource tables that we have. So these are great events, like I said, that we hold periodically in the community, different communities that we serve. And it is registration only, and the reason we do that is because we do provide one-on-one assistance, and we like to help kind of meter those appointments out, so that otherwise everyone arrives at the beginning, and there's lots of wait time, and we can't guarantee that everyone is seen. So if you have an appointment, you will definitely be seen. We can guarantee that, and we're looking forward to another event. However, for our viewers who were not able to secure an appointment, I just wanted to go over some of the things that they can do. Don't have to wait for our next event that we are having. So for applying for VA healthcare, there's several ways to do that. One is to go online. It is a long URL. I think, Rosalie, you're going to go ahead and copy it in the chat, but it's basically va.gov/health-care. And then there are some other parts to that URL to get you directly to the page that you need to start doing the application. But if you just go to va.gov/health-care, that will get you to the page that will then tell you what kind of information you need to get in front of you before you actually sit down to do the application online. Now, if you hear that and you say, I do not like going on the computer and doing all that kind of stuff, there's a number that you can call, 855-976-1093. Again, that's 855-976-1093. You can call that number and someone will talk with you, talk it over on the telephone with you, get the information that they need, and get the process started to apply for healthcare and to get enrolled. For the people or for the veterans who live in and around Dundalk, the Eastern Baltimore County area, we do have a clinic in that area. It's the Eastern Baltimore County VA Outpatient Clinic. It's in the Rosedale area in the Franklin Square Professional Building, and that's at 5235 King Avenue. So Monday through Friday, you can stop into that clinic to pick up a paper application. For those of you who prefer to fill out a paper application, you can just stop in there right at the front desk. You can pick up a copy, and they'll have a return envelope that they can give you as well to return it. So those are some of the options that you can do to apply for VA healthcare if you're not already enrolled. And we do ask, if you are already enrolled and you know a veteran who isn't, we have a little saying, tell a vet. If you could just tell a vet about VA healthcare and help them get enrolled. There are some people that aren't online. They don't listen to things like live streams. They may not hear about us in other ways. And it helps from a veteran to a veteran to hear about the services that we offer. So we appreciate anyone who does that. And then for filing a claim, I'm going to give you another long URL. It starts with va.gov, and this is /disability. And that's the short version that will eventually get you to the page to file a claim online. And the telephone number to call for that is 1-800-827-1000. Again, that's 1-800-827-1000. And that's a national line. When you call that, you can get help in filing your claim. And then you can also go online. This is something a little different, a little new. You can self-schedule a virtual appointment or an in-person appointment at a site near you. So this is for wherever you are. You don't have to be a resident of the Dundalk or Eastern Baltimore County area. And that is va.my.site.com. And that will get you to the page. It's very easy. I know when I schedule an appointment, I like to see what's available in front of me and then choose it. So you can go to that. Now, if you do live in the Eastern Baltimore County area, there is a representative there on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday she's there, and you can schedule an appointment to meet one-on-one with her for help. And she's a representative from the Maryland Department of Veterans and Military Families. And her number is 410-804-6053. And then that representative can see you on Wednesdays right at the Eastern Baltimore County VA outpatient clinic. So you do have lots of options available to you. We love it when we hold events out in the community because, it's like a one-stop shop kind of thing. But if you weren't able to make it into this event, you certainly don't have to wait until the next one. You can get help now in the different ways that I had mentioned. But I also want to just plug the ways that you can also keep in touch with VA Maryland Healthcare System so you can find out when our next events are being held. And that's one more URL. If you go to maryland.va.gov, scroll to the bottom of the page, and you'll see the different ways that you can sign up for our e-news service. You can follow us on Facebook, different ways that you can keep in touch with us to make sure that you hear about the next events that we're holding. And that's about it, Rosalia.
Well, thanks for sharing all of that. These events are super popular and they usually sell out quickly. What happens at these events? Like, why are veterans so interested in coming to these events? Why do they sell out so quickly?
One of the things is that we're holding them right in the community. So it's not like you're coming to Hopkins Plaza in Baltimore to file a claim, or it's not like you have to go to the Baltimore VA Medical Center. We're holding them right out in the community in easily accessible areas. Like this one, the one in Dundalk is being held at Solars Point Multipurpose Center. So sometimes it's that, and that it's a nice, easy place that veterans can go to. And like I said as well, it's a one-stop shop kind of thing. So if a veteran is not enrolled for healthcare and wants to file a claim, and then also just wants to learn about what else is in the community that is available to them, they can come to these events and just kind of stroll along the different resource tables and get the help that they need.
So another question is, if veterans are not enrolled in VA healthcare at all, or have not enrolled in VBA at all, would they be able to stop by this event and try to start the process to apply for VBA benefits or enroll in VA healthcare? Or is that something that they can do at another time?
Well, they should use some of the options that I had mentioned, and I'm starting to copy and paste some of these URLs into the chat box. Like I said, we do ask we do require registration for these these events that we hold. And that is just because we want to make sure that everybody who attends is served. And having been at, half a dozen of these events so far, we know that they're rocking. We've constantly got people coming in and we're helping them. And, as soon as we get one person helping, another person's coming in. And we have a lot of people who are there. A lot of people from the Maryland Department of Veterans and Military Families, from the Veterans Benefits Administration, and certainly from the VA Maryland healthcare system. We do have a lot of people there serving our veterans, but it is a high volume that comes through. So we can't guarantee if you don't have an appointment that we're going to be able to serve you. We definitely want to serve everyone who does have an appointment first.
All right. So there you have it. That's the skinny on the August 14th event. Do you plan any other events after August 14th that you want to give people the heads up about?
We do. Unfortunately, we have the locations in mind. We don't have the dates solidified. It takes a little bit more time because we are working with the community to secure the venues because they're not held at the Baltimore Regional Office or the VA Maryland Healthcare System. They're held at VFWs or American Legion halls, community centers, recreation centers, senior centers, things like that. It does take us some time to work with the different groups to secure the locations. But for future events, what I would recommend is just signing up for our e-news subscription to get the alert. And to do that, you would go to maryland.va.gov, scroll to the bottom, and sign up for our e-news.
Well, there you have it. That's the skinny on the August 14th event and how to stay in touch with VA Maryland healthcare system. In case veterans don't know that applying for benefits is totally different from applying for healthcare. You have to apply for both. So we hope that you will definitely go ahead and apply for both. And thanks so much for listening. See you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.